In the ASHANTE municipality, there are several educational projects which work has stalled on them and abandoned. One of them is the E-block project, which you find right behind me. Well, since 2014 that the contractor walked off from the site, that has been the end of the story.
Construction of the E-block was a source of joy for residents in the municipality when work began. It was one of the 200 designated E-block schools that were to be put up nationwide to enhance the progressively free education policy. Work commenced steadily, reaching 51%. But after 2014, work halted and the school project totally abandoned. The joy of residents, however, fizzled out after that. The 24-unit classroom structure and 8 associated external works are deteriorating. The buildings became a habitat for squatters months back until officials of the Ghana Education Service evicted them. And this, officials of the Education Directorate, who won't speak on camera, noted they want it to be completed. In May 2018, the Member of Parliament for the area, Ernest Nogbe, took up a fight to get government to resume work, with him raising the issue twice on the floor of Parliament. But the claims all fell on deaf ears. Mega Zillion was awarded the contract in May 2014, but the contractor, we were told, had traveled out of town. The abandoned E-block project was structured to take in fresh students from the ASHANTE Vocational Training Institute and enroll them in the free senior high school SHS policy.
This is what we have just found touring the entire facility, and it is a banner which has been hanged by Adams GH. It was done on 20th August 2019. It has a message on the banner. It says, "Mr. President, complete the E-block schools and abolish the double track system." This message is so clear, and it ties in our advocacy role to alert government or draw his attention to resume to work and complete the abandoned projects.
We made further checks with the ASHANTE Municipal Assembly for some answers, but the MCE was not available. Josephine Frempon, TV3 News.
Let me say that you were there. And stand there and say, this is an MPP activist.
Nana is coming to complete this one.
Which one?
Nana is coming
This is an MPP activist who has said that this project is Photoshop. He is here. We are at Edujama. He is here. This is live. MPP and Nana should know that this project is live. The entrance. Well, baby, me 40 years. Wow, me chrome. You see where you have been. Manya 40 years. Obian be CB man. Upi say one am to aba me man. Alle ki ai. So, kusora lafi ai.
Yeah, man, yeah.
school we be ba ha no me na me di insangu form asana school we ba ha be 5 years ni ana 6 years ni school no ba ha no school fe we ejramwa eni kusie eni akoko na omuko school wa ha nipa nko school ajamwa eni kusie eni preko eni omuko school mimpe o this year mi pese un be bie school no mame echi ekura nu gu ewurem ho a mu ya nipa ya school fe we ena omu ko school ka chere mu say mi school we this year say mo ma mi pre o enya de me pre da enti mi srem
omo ambe ya ede na obe ya
yes ha un be fa school no ko on be paja ko na mi fa asase nu kwa o mu ntu amika o mu be fa school nu ko mi sremu mi ni abre papa fi nu meet me ka papa enti mi sremu mi pesa agramu abe ko school wo mi sase nu su mi penipa ni ko ne as ekura no a mi wo no eye ekura kese ma mi
adofo mo hwe we yi blogger ewo nkura kan a president Dramani Mahama esi ni bi a won wagya hye nwuram ya siwtumu se dan ya sili nyina wie dan ya sie transformer a emma school no light na chirei ucha school dan ni yi block a Mahama si ni bi en wo ga hye nwuram ade wei emfaso ben na emma so se yedi nkwala bebam eben kurakan a ewo epoemantam Eastern region kurakan asem na mikan adofo wei yi blocks na former president John Dramani Mahama ACCRA ni bi mu nyina mu hwe ya hye nwuram wei nkwala ko school mo anye yi anti sa tot na nkwala ko school ende 2 months ni ya befie the 3 months wei nipa ko mo anye yi ana adofo mu hwe enye obi na eka kire mo mfoni edi adanse ese ne ye wo hu wo Ghana ni meda mo ase
Yeah. We have it now. I mean, you can imagine. It has now become a farm, abandoned. People are harvesting. You see? They say snakes, bandicoots, grass cutters. And you can see public resources wasted. Our students are waiting to go to school. Our schools are overcrowded. Classrooms are overcrowded.
Yeah, so far, would you say this is the worst you've seen on this trip?
Well, it is only the worst because if you look at the magnitude of work and the physical environment, it's very depressing because tiling has been done. Electricals have been fixed. Plans were definitely in place to work on fixtures like windows and doors. And it has been abandoned. And we are being told that the last time a contractor showed up here was 3 years ago. And it is very clear, it's evident. Is that the best way to use public resources? Don't Ghanaians deserve better? Are we not punishing the future of this nation? Is it okay for us to have overcrowded schools when we have schools that can take in excess of 1,000 students each? Each of the E blocks can take in excess of 1,000 Ghana students. Imagine the pressure that will take off in terms of the current available educational infrastructure, struggling to contain 1.2 million students. And what has the GET Fund securitized 1.5 billion been used for? How many critical educational infrastructural projects have been completed? How many new ones have been initiated? How much of the monies have been used? Is it the case that the state needs more money? And if so, shouldn't there be accountability for us to know? This is the number that we've been able to do. We are falling short. And perhaps because of the increase